Hello, my name is Jack King. This is my career research project. I'm doing over sports management, professional teams. This is just my title slide. So these pictures on the left are some of the pictures that I added in the middle of the presentation. So yeah. So for my first slide, I have educational requirements. So the first question was, what are the best majors to prepare you for this kind of career? It's the same name as the career. It's sports management. That kind of hones in on the business and operations side. They actually have a business and operations council in the MBA. The next major would be business administration. It helps on your leadership skills. Marketing helps with promotions, branding, and fan engagement. Pretty simple. Finance, same thing. It's just for budgets, contracts, and any financial decisions. Communications is for media relations. The media kind of screws you over and tries to get you to trip over your own words or get you to say something that's going to throw you under the bus. And communication can come in handy, but not only for that, just every day-to-day practical public communication. Kinesiology, so an athlete performance and training, more on the medical kind of side. And then sport law is contracts and legal decisions. The second question was, does the college I plan to transfer to offer any of these majors? It actually does. University of Houston is probably definitely the best school in my opinion in Texas. Probably top 5 in the nation for sports in general. They offer all 7 of the areas to the left, and the one that I'm currently in is a sports admin. I didn't even list that one. It actually gives you a chance to do an internship at the end of the degree, and you get to pick any professional sports team in Houston and do a 12-month internship for them. So that's a really good opportunity to get some real life experience. And then the last one was, is a degree required for this career? And I put yes and no because in most of these slides in the presentation, it's yes and no because no, it's not required by law. Like if you get the job without the degree, you're not going to go to jail. But it is because, in a way, because if you don't have these degrees or certifications or whatever it is, they're not even going to look at your application. So in a way, it is required. So yeah. So for the certifications and licensure slide, I just kind of broke it down into 2 categories and made a paragraph that kind of explains everything. So just like the degrees, it's not required by law, but it would definitely help if you had them. So on the left, I had certifications and licenses that are required or at least highly recommended. And then on the right, I chose the specific job that I want to do in sports management, and which is being an MBA GM and some certifications that would help specifically for that job. So required or highly recommended, sport-specific certifications from national governing bodies, NGBs, CSCS, oh my gosh, Certified Strength and Conditioning Specialist, CMPC, Certified Mental Performance Consultant, Certified Athletic Trainer, or just something practical like CPR and first aid. And then for me to become the best MBA GM possible, certified sports manager or a CSM, it's going to help with the financial or negotiation side of managing. It's a big personal strength that I want to have to be an MBA GM because I believe the negotiation side is the most niche to every specific GM, meaning as in trades can only get so big or so crazy. They're going to have to be fair. There's not very unproportionate trades. So the negotiation side saying, hey, can you take a money cut? Or, hey, can you take this role on the team? I think that's a big part of being an MBA GM. Sports Management Worldwide, SMWW, their certificates. They help with the scouting and the networking, the side of sports management. Similar to the internship, it's going to help with my networking and getting to know some of the guys that are actually in the job. And then Excel and data analytics certifications. This is going to help identify talent and prevent / predict injuries, improve training, and optimize rotations, game plans. I actually did hours on a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet, just trying to find like an algorithm how to build the best roster. So that's just touching on some of these on the list of what I put on here. There's so many different branches you can do with that kind of certificate. So yeah. My face is covering a quarter of the word, but it says graduate school. This is taking my education further slide, so I'm just going to go ahead and read the paragraph I wrote. Since I'm getting my bachelor's degree in sports administration at U of H, I'll have the main education needed to start a career in sports management. Graduate school isn't required for most jobs, including becoming an MBA general manager, but getting a master's in sports administration or an MBA, which is a master's in business administration, is to gain extra skills in leadership, finance, and analytics, and that would be very beneficial for me. If I decide to go that route and further my education, I do first need to finish my bachelor's degree. I'd like to keep my GPA where it's at, or even improve. That'd be better. And complete the internship at the end, so I get my networking and all that going. And this is going to give me some real world experience, as I said earlier. So yeah. I just went ahead and moved my camera because I didn't like how it kept on covering the words. But this slide is for daily workday. Just like the certifications and licensure slide, it's kind of broad. The career sports management for professional teams has around 15 to 20, maybe even more than that, different specific careers. So I went ahead and just gave a general paragraph, and then I chose 3 of my favorite or main sports management careers to explain their daily workday. So a daily workday in sports management can look very different depending on the role and the time of year. Most people in the field spend their time in meetings, planning, coordinating with different departments, and making decisions that keep the team running smoothly. Game days are usually busier, seems pretty obvious, requiring extra attention to operations, players' needs, and fan experience. So overall, it's a mix of office work, problem solving, and hands-on tasks that keep the team moving forward. So specifically, I chose general manager. Like I said, that's the one that I want to be. So it's the most fun to me to explain. We're handling the team's biggest decisions. We're like the powerhouse of the cell. We're the mitochondria of the NBA team. So the normal day includes meetings with coaches, reviewing player stats, and planning for the team's future. The marketing/sales manager, it's in the name, sales. It focuses on selling tickets, running promotions, managing sponsors. The daily tasks would include planning campaigns, meeting with sponsors, and checking sales numbers. And then operations, or the event coordinator, make sure games, practices, and team travel go smoothly. They handle schedules, coordinate staff, and fix problems that come up on a game day. So they're kind of like the person that nobody really talks about, but they're really the glue to the staff almost. So yeah. So this is a professional organizations slide. So I'm just going to hop into the first one. Are there professional organizations that offer licensure and or certificates? So in the certificates and license slide, this one was mentioned. It's the SMWW. The Sports Management Worldwide offers specialized certificates and training for careers like scouting, analytics, and front office work. The next one is, what professional organizations that assist with sports management? The National Association of Collegiate Directors of Athletics, or the NACDA, helps with networking and leadership. And last but not least, similar to the SMWW, does the professional organization have a professional journal that shares research and evidence-based practice, or an EBT? And I said yes. Sports Management Worldwide, SMWW, offers specialized certificates and training for careers like scouting, analytics, and front office. So yeah. So this is the Indeed.com job sample. I can't stand this Canva camera box. It's so big, but the position that I found was a licensing coordinator. It had in parentheses pro sports, so I was like, perfect. The company is SPO Management LLC, or Sports Management LLC. It's a remote job. The pay is $16.83 an hour. It's a full-time job. Educational requirements is just a high school diploma or GED. That's basically all jobs in this career. And college and any certificates and licensure, those are all highly preferred and not a requirement. Experience is 1 to 3 years of quality review experience. It is preferred. It's also not required. And then Microsoft Office and Oracle, a plus. And just like Excel, it's a plus. And then a short bullet point list for the job summary is manage compliance of licensed artwork for collegiate institutions and pro sports properties, serve as a primary contact for sales reps and licensed properties, assist with artwork submissions, approvals, and order holds, and then maintain licensing pages and coordinate with art design staff. So yeah, that's my sports management chosen Indeed job. So, and last but not least, the most important and the most exciting page on this presentation, the references slide. Um, yeah, APA format. These are the three websites that I was using to help me with what I was doing. So uh, I hope you enjoyed my career research project over sports management professional teams. I hope I didn't talk too quick. I just did not want to go over that 10-minute requirement. I can't go over that 10-minute marker. So uh, hopefully everything looked cool. I thought I picked a cool um, design, I guess, with Canva. They helped me out a lot, and hope that all the information was easily understandable and I didn't stutter or ramble too much. So thank you, and I hope all of you have a very nice day.